Today we're going to be looking at how to find the median of a data set. We have a couple of examples that we're going to work through together here, so let's get started. For question number 1, we can see that we've been provided a data set that tells us the number of chicken wings consumed by a group of 8 friends. And we're going to figure out the median value of that data set. Well, looking up top here, highlighted in yellow, we can see that the median is the value in the middle of a data set. So in order for us to figure out the median for question number 1, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to rearrange this data in order from least to greatest. Well, we can see here that the lowest number of chicken wings consumed was 6. So we're going to put a line through that 6 and then we're going to write it down below. And we're going to do the same thing as we keep working through this data, ordering it from least to greatest. Well, next we can see that we had 8 wings consumed. Then we had 11. Then we had 14. Then we had 16 twice. Then we had 19. And lastly, we had 23. So since we have an even number here, we had 8 people at the table, or we had 8 data points here, our middle is going to be containing 2 numbers. So we're going to have to figure out the average of those 2 numbers, because really our middle is going to lie with 4 on each side. So our middle is going to be located somewhere right in here. So we're going to have 3 on either side, and then we're going to have 2 in the middle here. So let's count that out. So we have 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, and then in the middle here we have 14 and 16. So we need to figure out the value of that middle between 14 and 16. So in order for us to do that, we're going to figure out the mean or the average of these 2 data points. So for our median, first we're going to add those 2 data points. So we have 14 plus 16, and then we're going to divide that by 2. Well, when we add 14 plus 16, we get 30. And then we're still going to divide that 30 by 2. And when we divide 30 by 2, we get 15 for the median value of 15 wings. Now moving on to question number 2, where this time we've been provided a data set that tells us the number of liters of water consumed per day by an individual. And we can see this time that it's already ordered from least to greatest. And this one's going to be a little different here because we have 11 data points, so we have an odd number of data points. So since we have an odd number of data points, we're actually going to have a middle value here, unlike our first problem. So since we have 11 data points here, that means that our middle number is going to have 5 on either side. So we're going to go ahead and count that out so we can find the value of our middle number. So we have 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, and 5. And we can see here that in the middle here we have a value of 3. So our median here for this data set is going to be 3 liters per day. So hopefully by now you understand how to find the median of a data set. Help make math less complicated by smashing those like and subscribe buttons. As always, enjoy today's math journey.